Hey, what's poppin'? Back at y'all with another one. Today's topic, we're living in times, bro, you cannot have a point of view, a perspective, or an opinion. Or at least we living in times, bro, however you feel or your perspective of life is, bro, and your opinions and shit, man, it's best to keep that shit to yourself, bro. Because we living in times where you're not allowed to have a point of view. If you say something that somebody don't agree with, oh, bro, you basically Satan. Feel what I'm saying? Only God know who's right and wrong at the end of the day, bro. But boy, you go on social media, especially if you famous. Say, bro, if you famous, you gotta think like everybody else. Especially if you famous. I mean, even like, bro, it almost makes it be scary to be famous, bro. It's like if you famous, Hollywood famous, you're not even allowed to think out of the box. If you don't think like the masses of the people, they gonna slaughter you. If you ain't thinking like the herd, you gonna get destroyed. You know what I'm saying? You'll have a point of view or opinion on something, bro. People will take that shit and twist it. Just off of telling people your perspective, this how I may feel. Next day, you the devil. For me personally, this some scary times to live in, bro. See, I'm just the type of person, I just naturally, like, I can't help it. Like, I don't be agreeing with everybody. Feel what I'm saying? But we living in times, bro, you gotta agree with motherfuckers. It's crazy. Yo, let's say you on Facebook and you post something, you don't mean no harm, you just giving your opinion. Don't talk about it if it's the topic of the moment. Shit. Bro, if you say the wrong thing, people will unfriend you. They'll block you. I mean, I don't care about all that, but I'm just saying, bro. Just from having a perspective on something, bro, people will fucking, like, hate you. Especially if you famous, man, if you having an opinion that's outside the box, be prepared to be labeled as Satan. Why people be trying to force their will on other people, bro? I don't get that shit, man. Just because I don't agree with somebody, that don't mean they fucking evil, man. In my opinion, though. But, like I say, bro, especially if you're famous, you're living in times where you don't have the freedom to think and say how you feel. At least you can't do that shit on social media. So, basically, bro, our opinions really don't mean shit to nobody but us. Us crucifying other people for having different opinions, bro, that shit gonna just keep motherfuckers fussing and arguing, bro. But that's not what social media for. That's why I can't really rock with it too hard, bro. You said the wrong thing, bruh. You the devil. I don't need that shit in my life, bruh. Just off of something. An app off a phone. I don't need them kind of problems in my life, bruh. For real talk. I don't need to be getting hated and getting treated like I'm Satan just because my opinion is different from somebody else or my perspective is different from somebody else. That's crazy, bro. But that's the times we living in, man. That's the times we living in, for real. It's sad, too. So, my whole point of this one video today for is be careful with that social media, man. Remember, bro, our opinions don't mean shit. Nobody fucking cares, bro. Basically. So, let's not condemn everybody who don't look at things the way we look at things. Let's not condemn everybody who has a different perspective on life. We can agree to disagree, and we have to. Because at the end of the day, you gotta accept people for who they are. You can't force people to be what you want. All you gotta do is just, I don't agree. And if it bothers you that much, you could just not surround yourself around those type of people. But one thing I know, my perspective and my opinion, it may not be the right one, but it's mine, and that's how I feel. And all human beings feel a certain type of way about shit. We all different. Be careful on social media. It's dangerous out there, bro. And if you famous, it's really dangerous out there for you, bro. Be careful what you say, bro, to all my famous cats out there, bro. Especially if you're a black famous dude. Because if you black and famous, you say the wrong thing, it's your own people that's going to come and cut your head off, bro. If you black and famous and you say the wrong thing on social media, it's your own people who gonna come and gut you out, boy. So be careful out here, bro. And at the end of the day, bro, we men, and as men, we gonna allow people to have their perspective and have their own opinions. And we know that not everybody gonna agree with us, but we cool with that. That's my message for the day. I'm out. Peace.